picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Iowa State's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
All right, Holly. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa State's offense will take the field first. And here comes Jalen Rayner. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, give on the inside. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff from the gun. And tackled there by the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with second and 8. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Using his feet. Nice move there. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And the Cyclones will line it up on first and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at second and 13. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets away from 1. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that side.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Cyclones will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe some room here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point was good. Coming out with it, it's Miller. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got his man on the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. To throw, it's Rayner. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Under fire. And down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback adapted. And the quarterback is toast. The 35.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback has got.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Running inside, it's Martin. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, BYU!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. It's complete to the left. The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. And the Cyclones are threatening on 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Rayner. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Iowa State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. BYU lines up quickly. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Goes high to pull it in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is perfect. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Louisville taking on the Florida State Seminoles.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying.
Makes a grab and room to run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. It's complete to the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls it on the option. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. The give on the counter. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the counter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half if they keep giving it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Let's see what they've got on second down. The run inside. It's Martin. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. BYU with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Martin. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. to the air. It's Rayner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Heaves it deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Iowa State. He broke away. The defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tip.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Cougars right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. BYU has this offense quickie. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Maybe a crease. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Action. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll make the stop, but he gets enough to keep the drive moving on 4th down. A crucial conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
This time he's got his man.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best at that time.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.